go, Slovenia. We are in the capital of Slovenia, the city Ljubljana, which is, after 3 years of traveling around Europe, still one of my favorite cities in the world. And today I'm gonna show you why. One of the main reasons is because it's very green, not just having a lot of nature, but also being a very sustainable city. National Geographic last year named it one of the, or maybe most sustainable city in the world. And not just sustainable, but also very beautiful, small but very cute. And it was a European capital, green capital of Europe in 2016. And well, it's still pretty green. Look at that. That's the castle behind me. All green. Green, 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 green. When in Slovenia, you shouldn't forget to recycle trash. Well, actually, you cannot forget, because there's just like no way that you can just throw everything in the same bin, because if you do that, you will often even get punished. So it's pretty normal for us to recycle. And as you can see behind me, for here we only have paper, the rest of the trash, and the bio trash. But usually there's also plastic and bottles and cans and glass. So at home you have quite a collection of trash, and when you're taking it out, it's like you just came from a shopping center, except everything is empty, so pretty light. And after all the trash is here, they take it to the recycling center, which in Ljubljana we have the most modern waste disposal center in the world. And they recycle the trash of 700,000 people, because we divide Slovenia into 3 recycling centers. And 95% of all the trash that they recycle are reused after. No, 95% of the trash is recycled, and only 5 is left unrecycled. And yes, they actually use a lot of this trash and energy that they produce while recycling it for warming up the homes, or as compost in the main park, Tivoli, here in Ljubljana. City center, and what you see behind me is called Zeleni Cavalier, 0 emissions, and it's gonna drive on me right now. But what it is since the city center is completely closed for traffic, this little boy, can you call it, and it comes, picks you up and drives you somewhere around city center for free. And well, that's pretty cool, especially if you're an old person, or if you're a disabled person, or if you're just lazy. But since we're not lazy, we're gonna take a bike. So I'm trying to get a bike to show it to you, but actually this is already the 3rd station where there is literally no bike, so no chance for me to show this bike to you. So let's keep looking. We got the bikes. And now we're riding it. We're going to see another part of the city that I really like, but you're gonna see more about it later. But now we're doing my favorite thing, which is riding around in the city center. And man, it's really nice. It's summer and it's warm, but there's still a light breeze in the air. It's just like, life is so good. Everything is green. There's not a lot of cars. It's really amazing. Although I just got screwed. Yeah, and another thing I wanted to tell you is that don't worry. I know that renting a bike in other cities can be very, very expensive, but here for a week we're paying €1, and for a year you pay 3. I mean, I love this city for that, and well, it's really enjoyable. Except that sometimes there are no bikes. So most of Ljubljana people, actually, what they do is they have their own bikes. So you can always rely on that, because with the bicicletje, which is the name of the service, you cannot be 100% sure there are gonna be bikes. So if you have to be at work in 30 minutes, you better have your own bike. But other than that, if you're like a tourist and you don't care when you're gonna take a bike and when you're gonna walk or take a bus, it's amazing. Here we are, the surprise! What I told you where we were going, we are here now, and this is called the Path of Remembrance and Comradeship. Pod spominov in tovarištva, pod obžici, so it's the path by the wire. And this is when Ljubljana was, when all Slovenia was under, during the Second World War, when fascists and Nazis were taking over. Well, the whole Ljubljana was surrounded by a wire, and the city was sieged. The city was sieged, and well, the people just had to make do, and now they build a beautiful path where everybody's chilling. It's all around Ljubljana. It's 33 kilometers, and it's really amazing. The path goes all around the city, it's surrounding the city, and it's now the path of life, connecting the people of Ljubljana. Every year there's a walk organized, and people walk for a couple of kilometers. Some walk the whole path, which is 33 kilometers, and it's surrounded by trees. It's really amazing. While in the past it was basically whole Ljubljana was a bit of a concentration camp. Green, I think we can all agree on this one, but actually the main park, which is called Tivoli, covers 500 hectares of land, and well, God knows how much this is in acres or any kind of American English measurements. I'm gonna write it down, or you can calculate it. And actually there's a lot more of different parks than just Tivoli. Actually behind me we have Park Zvezda, the Park Star, and it's in the city center. It's not a big park, but people don't mind chilling in it. And actually 1/3 of the city are parks and gardens and trees and forests. It's really cool. And you know what? I'm exhausted, so now we're gonna eat and end this day.